Welcome to Connected Media IP, the signature destination at NAB Show, helping organisations deliver connected content experiences. I'm Bridget Nzeku, and I'm delighted to be joined by Kevin Joyce, CCO at Pixel. Very good to talk to you, Kevin. Thanks very much for joining us. Pixel has been concentrating in the last 6 months on its strategic services portfolio. Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, as you know, this is a very technical industry, and we love talking about our technology. But at the end of the day, unless there's a real business case for the technology, then it really is not really helping the market out or the customers out. So having been in this business for as long as anybody, for the last 10 years, we've moved our focus from the technology to helping the people build proper businesses. And part of that is helping them determine what content they should have, what's the business model that they should have, what are the demographics, who they should be targeting their solutions for. So as everybody's very excited about the opportunity, they're all focused on the technology, they kind of forget that they're in this for a reason and it's a business. And so we spend more of our time focused on the business and the strategy around implementing the technology. Of course, the technology is key. And we have been in this so long and we invest a lot of money in technology, but we built out the strategic services to help build a real business case.
What are the customer challenges that these services are addressing?
It's pretty fundamental stuff. So the first thing that we do is business modeling. So there are a lot of different business models on how people monetize video online, specifically advertising, subscription, transactional. Those are the three primary models. So the traditional television is predominantly advertising or subscription based. And so when people go over the top and in the digital space, we need to help them what business model works for them. And depending on what assets you have, if you have content, you need distribution. If you have distribution, you need content. There are different business models that work for different enterprises. And we spend most of our time working on the business model of that.
Just before NAB, you announced a partnership with Strategy Analytics.
Yes.
What does this partnership mean for Pixel?
So now part of the business model is determining where are you going to target your offering. What demographics, what age group, what content should you package? And in the consumer electronics space, there's something called discrete choice modeling. Discrete choice modeling does an analysis of the market before you go to determine what you should offer your product for, at what price point. If you're going to launch a cell phone, you need to know what color it's going to be, you need to know what price it's going to be, you need to know what services. You just don't launch. And so why are we launching online services and businesses without knowing up front who would target and what they'd be willing to pay and how they'd be willing to pay? Strategy Analytics and Pixel came together to help our customers as part of the strategic services to say, let's lower the risk. Let's determine who's interested in this before we go.
And in terms of products and services, are you showcasing anything new this year at NAB?
We had a very different approach on how we got into the video platform business. And so what we did is we developed a structure and a framework called the Pixel Palette that allows our customers to configure the technology that best fits their application. There's a couple of things that we showed here that really blew customers' minds away using that Pixel Palette. One of them was the ability for an individual to be a broadcaster with a live stream with the click of a button. Imagine in the future, not just large enterprises are going to be broadcasters. Everybody has in their pocket the ability to be a broadcaster, and the quality is getting better and better. And then what we're showing is there's endless applications for video. One of them is a solution that we have for the transportation industry called Voyage. So you can imagine, as you're flying here, not every airline has the best media and entertainment systems. They want to replace these heavy systems, and so we take one of our applications and one of our business models is to help airlines, train companies, ferry companies have an online business, an online video service that they can offer to their customers. And that's been one that people have been very, very excited about.
Well, it's been great talking to you. It sounds really interesting. We'll be keeping an eye on Pixel, and we hope you'll talk to us again next NAB. But for now, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Bridget.